Hey guys, and welcome to your weekly soul search message. We're doing things a little different today. Um, my apologies if the camera moves. I am holding it manually, so forgive the wobbleness of it. But we're going to do things a little different today. We are still going to look at our astrological dice, doing an intuitive read from the soul card, and we're pulling from a different oracle deck. This would be the Enchanted Map oracle cards that we'll be pulling from today, and we're only going to do a 3 card spread as far as looking at the past, present, and the future. So if you have never tuned into one of the weekly soul search messages, we look at the astrological dice to kind of see where the universe is guiding us, what planet, what sign, and what house theme that we want to look at. And then I intuitively read these soul cards. They're just pictures, there's no words or any particular meaning. I just read those intuitively. And we also support those messages with an oracle card, and then we look at the tarot to kind of drive the message home. So the astrological dice that we have here, or those positions, we have uh, Mercury in Pisces in the 5th house. So immediately I got the message of where are you maybe limiting yourself when it comes to your creative expression? Because Pisces is very creative, it's very compassionate, it's very sensitive, it's good with the arts. Okay, it's ruled by Neptune, so it's imaginative. It's the imaginary world, the dream world, things of that nature. And it's also deception. Neptune can be deception. It could be delusions. It's where we maybe deceive ourselves, deceive others, and maybe cast illusions over ourselves, okay? But the 5th house is also creativity. It's the house of Leo and the sun. It's our vitality. It's our creative expression, our overall expression. But it is the house of playfulness, fun, um, adventure, and creativity. Um, when it comes to creating, the first thing that we know, like the basic level of creation, is creating life. But also in creativity, it's your talents, your gifts, the way that you shine out into the world, and the way that you are able to express yourself in that creative way, your individual, unique way of being creative and expressive in this world. And with it being in Pisces, or I'm sorry, with it, the planet Mercury falling in that, Mercury is our communication. It's our mindset. It's our means of thinking, and again communicating. So I feel like, are you restricting yourself in how you're going about your creative expression? What illusions and delusions or deceptions have you fallen into in thinking maybe you're not creative, or you do not have any particular talents to offer to the world? Are you not being compassionate with yourself when it comes to those areas of your talents and sharing your gifts? Are you telling yourself that you don't have these talents and gifts, and maybe, restricting yourself from sharing that? And so I feel like you should be giving yourself permission. With this card, it's like doing self and daily self type meditative type practices where you give yourself permission to be very, very creative. These colors really speak to me of some type of gift or talent, art, whether that's poetry, rapping, singing, painting, um, your means of just being able to communicate. Again, with that Mercury sign there, how do you express? And expression can come in all types of forms. It doesn't have to be through the arts where you pick up a paintbrush or you're able to draw like others. Really be thinking about what your talents are, what your gifts are, and your means of creating in this world. This wide open card supports that, meaning if you take a look at it, it says that like the world is open to you. There's infinite amount of abilities or opportunities here for you to go about expressing yourself, giving yourself the permission to be creative, to create, and have fun doing it, being adventurous with it, taking risk, and being spontaneous about how you go about that expression. I feel like many of you have, with this Page of Swords, you've been gathering information, you've been watching others, and you see others putting their ideas out, giving themselves that permission, expressing their talents, their gifts, and just being authentic in their expression. And you have those same gifts, or you have gifts that you're not sharing, and it puts you in a state of worry. It puts you in a state of stress and anxiety because you've internalized this way of being. Not, you're suppressing or repressing these gifts and these talents, and you're not sharing them out to the world. It's like maybe there's a little bit of comparison here, that may be going on, but it puts you in this state of, again, some type of anxiety and worry and stress because you're unable to release all of these great things, all of these wonderful talents, all of these beautiful gifts that you embody. Here we have the Emperor. This is I am. This is Aries energy. This is being very in tune with your self identity, knowing who you are. Because anything that you put behind I am is what you become. Are you a rapper? Are you a singer? Are you an artist? Are you a writer? Are you a painter? What are you? Are you a public speaker? Say these things. Give yourself permission to be these things and start expressing them, releasing these gifts to the world. So that's what I have for you today. I do hope you enjoyed this method of sharing the weekly soul search message, and tune in next week for another message. Bye.